Episode 20. Coming off of the end of Chapter 6. Or I guess technically still in Chapter 6, based on what the Akasha panel is saying. This Phantom Village 5 being 6-7 or whatever. We get the Chapter N card after defeating the boss and going through all that stuff, but I guess there's still technically more of Chapter 6. I guess kind of an epilogue or whatever. Before we go on, though, nothing we missed back here, right? Did I get these? Merlot, Moose Cat's memories, yeah, we did those. I remember Vanilla's memories too, I think, was Cayenne, and this was her calling Sheena, right? Right, if it were new, there'd be the red exclamation mark, of course. I guess what we're missing are the old general's memories because we haven't unlocked them yet, but we'll worry about that later. The other thing would have been here. We could have gotten Bad Ending 1 already, I guess. Fulfill the conditions to activate the Mega Soul Cannon in the Chapter 6 boss battle. Does that just mean like a normal Soul Cannon activation, which gets turned into like the Mega Soul Cannon or something? I'm still not sure the exact mechanic behind the Mega Soul Cannon being different from the regular Soul Cannon. We already used the Soul Cannon once in Chapter 3 or 4 or something, using the dummy soul on Tyr, but it wasn't a Mega Soul Cannon activation, so obviously that only triggers during certain parts of the story, as indicated by this icon. What it says here, fulfill the conditions. I'm not sure if there are extra conditions other than just losing the battle, like you normally do with the Soul Cannon, like get low on HP. It might just be that. But then what happens? Does it just kill everyone? How much people have to be used in the Mega Soul Cannon? If it's the bad ending, then I assume probably everyone, right? Because there aren't multiple versions of this ending, I assume. Or there could be, I guess. It probably just kills them all off at the very end of the fight with the Burman Empire, or the Burman Kaiser. And then that's the end of the story for this bad ending, I guess. Kind of makes sense since the last chapter was the end of the whole Burman whatever stuff. And now we're getting into something new. Well, I say now, but after I take care of these things, which I'll do right now. Lamb's memories too. A few months after Flam regained consciousness. A dimly lit room in Jin's factory. Just a little more. It takes everything I have just to stand. How pathetic I must look.
Why?
There you go again. I keep telling you to take it easy. The burns haven't healed yet, and all those shrapnel cuts and scrapes aren't anywhere near closed. What the hell are you going to do if you open your wounds again and catch a fever? What does it matter to you? I know my body better than anyone. Told you so. Just behave yourself already. You know you ain't healed up enough yet. Damn it. Damn it all. Good grief. Come on. It's time to apply your medicine.
Nah.
Sorry about this, miss, but if you could. I don't mind, Jin, but... Yeah, I know. I'm just doing this for my own sake. Please. Fine. Jin might think you should be spared, but I don't. And neither does the rest of the factory. I mean, that's fair. She was like... She's responsible for a lot of deaths at the factory, I think. Partly... I guess... indirectly and also maybe directly. I don't recall exactly the situation. We all tried to get him to turn you away, harboring a Burman soldier, and not to mention the one that killed his father. I don't remember if that was direct or indirect. But it was still her, whatever the case. That would be the normal reaction. Nothing good could come from this. Exactly. Just look outside. They're already yelling at him again. How much longer are you going to keep her here, Jin? You know how many people are indebted to your old man here? Do you know how many of them would love to end her themselves? Like me? That's kind of a heavy thing to say, too. 12-year-old, I think is how old Jin is. At this point in time, anyway. Might even be 11. That man's right. How much easier it would be if Jin let them at me. If you can't make up your mind, I'll even chase her out of here for you.
Yeah.
No, leave it to me. Anyone who doesn't agree with me, I'll talk to myself. Fine then. It's not like we're trying to make it hard for you, we're just worried. Yeah, sorry. And thanks. I don't know what you think of Jin, but if you ever hurt that boy, none of us here at the factory will ever forgive you. I just don't understand. What is he thinking? Who knows? But if you want to get out of here, you'll need to heal up first. Jin doesn't want anything broken leaving the factory. Those were his words exactly. I just don't understand. What's going through his mind? And what am I supposed to do? It's kind of neat that we got to see the rest of the factory's take on it. It seems like Jin's the only one that's sort of in her corner. For reasons not completely explained, but I guess maybe we'll see more of that in the third version of that event, or there might be even more than 3. Mysterious Petit Mona. Oh, it's that Petit Mona again. I wonder if Weed and Emma are here.
May.
Oh, May.
Yeah.
I knew we'd see you again. I'm so glad you're here. You look like you're having fun. What kinds of things do you do to play? We play with the other children from the village, and sometimes with the moo sheep that Papa has. Moo sheep? I love moo sheep. I take care of them with Malt and Hannah. Wow, that's very responsible of you. If only I could get along with a moo sheep like that. Then we could be together forever. You just need to stay close to me more, then they'll get closer to you. What's wrong, May? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that you look like you'll be together for a long time. Yeah, right. I just know that those two will be together forever. I think so as well. They've been close ever since he moved here. I see. Do you have someone you're close to like that, May? Do you, May? There's so many, I can't choose just one, and let me think. We're still going for this guy, of course. Not that these matter too much, they only change a few lines of dialogue before railroading you back. But I am curious to see what exactly the difference between these options are. I'll have to do like a second playthrough just to get all of them, but to see all of the versions of the dialogue, I'd have to remember exactly what all of the versions of the dialogue I chose the first time around are, and then do the exact opposite. Which just sounds like a pain in the ass. And in fact, I think I tried to do that in the second game. Choosing the exact opposite in my second playthrough. Probably botched that. Whatever. There's so many, I can't choose just one. Oh, I have lots. They're all my best friends. I see. Someday I'd like to meet those friends of yours. Currently the 4th of July at the time of recording, so there are fireworks I'm hearing outside. Not sure if the microphone's picking that up, but I guess it's probably fine. And I guess I just realized, yeah, the previous episode would be uploading today, so the day that we defeated the Burman Kaiser was the 4th of July episode. Unintentionally, but I guess it's celebrating the independence of Shepherd, or whatever that country is called, I forget, Gasco. In the future, it's known as Shepherd, I guess. Now then, is there anything else you need? I've got new supplies. But just battle supplies, right? Typically not something that I need from her. These things, the energy cells and the repair kits, would be useful. I mean, they are useful. But since I currently have a stock of them, I don't think I have to worry about buying. We don't have any treasures to sell. The drawing young man again. I think again? Wait a second. Is this the same guy, or... Or did he grow up? Was this the same kid that was drawing before? And now he's like a full-fledged artist? Hey there, young lady. You look like you'd look good in a picture. How about being a model for my sketch? You can have this for your time. We got candy. How strange. I feel like I've drawn someone who looks just like you before. Yeah. Man in red. Okay. We'll get into this later, I guess, but... Is this like an important guy, or is it just like a guy with similar clothes? This has something to do with Maud's brother, and I'm beginning to think the part of Maud's family that we're learning about through this stuff, which will come eventually, so I don't have to talk about it right now, but I think they mentioned Wheat's dad was some kind of, I don't know, clergy or something like that. Anyway, when are you looking from with that power of yours? I have nothing to give you, but today is a special day. In lieu of a proper greeting, you may have this. Would that be Wheat's dad? Probably not. Maybe? You truly are an interesting specimen. Thanks. I love being called an interesting specimen. And the smart old man. Yep, the same guy that we've seen before. Legend has it that when demons overrun the land, a vanquisher will emerge from the forbidden cave. I can feel a similar aura coming from you. Here, take this. Did you just call a 5-year-old child or whatever a vanquisher or something? I'm sure May loves that. It would be best if demons like that were never to reappear, or never to appear. Alright, let's sell some treasure that we just got. And what do we... well, what can we upgrade? Can we buy breeches, cartridges, and we have enough coils? Well, we might want more for level 9. Let's just focus on level 8 on everything first, so 6 barrels and 3 patched up batteries. Can we get those? Yes. They were small ones, right? Yeah. 6 small barrels, 3 patched up batteries. And we don't want to overspend. We're probably okay on most levels, so I don't think we have to buy these things, even if we can. It takes like, how much? 15 of these for the next level, 3,000. That's just for one thing, so we can probably just rely on these dropping through the regular board, or whatever you would call it. I guess you mean you get these from, well, some drop from enemies, and others I guess you get from the dungeons. Expanding the workshop requires professional tools, which are still not in the regular shop. Fishing stand is bamboo rod and oak wood. No oak wood here. Again, this is a good way of checking how far along you are in the upgrade tree or whatever, what you should be getting currently. If the store is selling it, you should be getting it. Like out in the world or whatever. Or you should be around that level. No oak wood for that. Are you selling gas cylinders? Probably not. Yeah, that's the next tier. I think we're actually all good on all of these. They're all kind of like professional and basically the next tier up, it seems. We do need these though. Alright, I think we're kind of, in terms of money, we're at 5,700, so we kind of started with a surplus of money from the, was it either the pre-order bonus or the save data bonus? But it feels like we're slowly going in the negative now with my spending. We're spending more than we're earning out in the world or whatever, which is fine. This money is here to be spent, but it's probably an indicator that I shouldn't be overspending much more than this if I want to afford things later on. Okay, we're good. I think. Yeah, we're fine. Go. See you again. Yes, take care. What cute children are here in this village. I wonder what it is you're up to right now. As long as you're safe, we'll meet again. I'm sure of it. When she says up to right now, does she mean in the present? Okay. Well, there's the Helheim. It's just right there on the map. So are we still flying back to Gasco? Oh no. Chapter 7, The Blessed Damozel. I don't know what Damozel is. I'll look it up after this episode, I guess. But this background... Meanwhile, as the Helheim materialized... Am I forgetting how to pronounce Helheim? They pronounced it in the last episode. I think it was Helheim, actually. Is that just a Japanese pronunciation of the... What is this, Germanic word or whatever? This was originally Helheim? How do you actually pronounce it like in the original language? I don't know. Whatever. Inside an unknown tower. Signs of the Helheim crossing dimensions detected. This is an unacceptable risk factor. Commencing intervention. Several hours after the battle with the Kaiser. Is this just several hours after it? It feels like... Didn't we just see in the last chapter, like, the demilitarization of the Burman Empire? Wouldn't that have taken weeks or something after their defeat? Or was that just, like, acting really quickly on the Gasco military side of things, getting them to sign that whatever treaty or something? Well, we'll see. The skies above Burman.
古代兵器ヘルヘイムを調査するためメルドー大将はガスコ軍から飛行船団を派遣した。
General Mello had dispatched a fleet of airships from Gasco to investigate the Helheim.
しかしその接近が引き金になったのか沈黙を保っていたヘルヘイムに変化が起きた。
Suddenly, as the airships approached, the Helheim began to change.
ベルマン帝国軍を強襲した無数の兵器がヘルヘイムから出現したのである。
The countless weapons that attacked the Burman Imperial Army earlier reappeared.
上空のヘルヘイムを中心に空間の歪みが観測されます。
Spatial distortion within Helheim detected overhead.
また、ヘルヘイムから出撃したと思われる兵器を確認。
I have also detected a mass deployment of the Helheim subordinates.
なんだって。
They might attack us. We should warn General Merlot.
状況を聞いたメルロー大将はヘルヘイムの調査を行おうとした部隊を撤退させることにした。
General Merlot, after Malt's warning, withdrew the troops he had sent to investigate.
しかし一部の部隊の撤退が遅れ、未知の兵器と交戦状態になってしまったのである。
However, many of the troops had difficulty retreating in time, and were forced to engage the Helheim. Survey team, retreat immediately. Combat units cover their retreat.
僕に任せて。
General Merlot will help cover the survey team. A gracious offer. It seems we will not have the forces to resist otherwise. My thanks, Malt. We're just in it. You know, I thought this would be like weeks after or something, at least, but I guess we're just a few hours after that whole ordeal.
行こうぜ。
But now an intermission.
素晴らしいわ。
Oh, we got level 4. Let's actually put on the default for a little while. Let's have a look here. I think... What to do? Who do we want out on the field? We could have the Petit Mona 6 for this one. I'm just kind of afraid that we might, well, just a guess, we could lose May this chapter. Probably not forever, that doesn't make sense in terms of game design, I think, but... Yeah, something like this, with this setup, I guess. We kind of already had May out previously, but in case we do lose May, I want to focus on getting some of her affinity conversations, just some of the more interesting ones that, I don't know, might relate to her mysterious dream stuff, because it's designed such that you can have those conversations before you get too far into the story, so obviously they're not going to get far into the main plot stuff, but I'm pretty sure some of her conversations already touched on those subjects, so... Maybe we'll try to get her ranked 10 with Hannah, and spend whatever else we currently have to get her pretty high up with Malt. At least for this first intermission with whatever we have remaining. So, let's look at this first, and actually bring out... Bring out Malt.
よし。
Let's change the mining site to the desert, which now requires 5 visibility. Interesting. But we can send 5 people into it, so probably still okay to use the auto formation, right? Yeah, no issue. And with 480, we got this, so we have the transmission waypoints. I do want this one, but it does seem like you have to unlock the adjacent ones to even get these gray ones, it seems. Yeah. It would cost 700 to go down this route, but 600 down this route. So I guess I could save for this one, then get this one for the intermissions. That might be nice. What else do I want other than that, though? Because maybe I just want to use my VP on something more offensive or defensive or something. Like this. Or this. A bonus weakness icon? Wait. Like, whenever we do a delay? Like, all the time? That's a really good upgrade. What about this one? Assist gauge. I like both of these, actually. They're both really good. These are kind of number 2 on my priority. They might even be number 1, compared to this one down here. And then there's this one all the way at the top. Alright, I'll decide later, I guess, when I can actually afford one of these. And let's have a look. What do the Patimona 6 want, I guess? May wants vegetables in the garden. Guess I can do this. Just whatever we have the least of, I guess. And Boron wants moo sheep, or to play with them, so we'll do that. We are going to need more of these no matter what. So just those for now, I guess. At least I'm pretty sure the dorm is going to need, like, several more of these. Hannah wants coleslaw. Can we make that happen? Do we want to make that happen, rather? That's a level 1 thing, and it's only for increased speed. We still haven't gotten any light bugs, still not sure how to get those. What I really want is affinity. I guess it's just gonna be this again. Sorry, Hannah. Everyone's helping Malt. And yet, not a high success. Everyone was happy with that. Except for Hannah. And now we've got a 5-hit attack, under piercing shot 3. Alright, so, well, I guess we could cook again and just make the coleslaw. If we wanted to spend the 3 AP. Hannah is going to be out on the battlefield. I could change that though, I could just have not the Patimona 6. I just kind of picked that because it seemed like an easy 6, with a lot of them that were sitting out the last chapter. No, Socks wants to sleep. Okay, let's actually swap out Socks and Hannah, just because they're doing things that I can't do. Or they want things that I don't want to do. Someone with Boron. Who else sat out the last chapter? I can't remember. We kind of utilized Brits, but... Yeah, we can do everyone else's things, it's just talking, so... Maybe Wappa? Who even has a thing with Boron? Because we were already working on socks like quite a bit. Who's our secondary? Oh, I guess it was May, but we're doing that with Malt right now, so everyone else is just kind of level 2 with him. Yeah, it's kind of a cop-out, but I guess we'll do Wappa. And other than Hannah, another grenade launcher? Sheena, maybe? But then I'd want someone else other than Sheena paired up. Or rather, someone else other than Kyle paired up with Sheena. Yeah, she only has like a few affinities here, mainly with Brits. I'm overcomplicating this. It's not like everyone has to be hero mode. You know what? Patimo and a 6 it is. We're just working on their affinities at this point. I'm just wasting time. Since Hannah and Socks aren't going to have affinity though, that's going to be a problem because they both fulfill the grenade launcher area. Not like we need to have one person on hero mode on a grenade launcher, so I guess it's fine. Who cares? Alright, we'll just do the talking and that'll work out. Kyle is going to talk to Hack for the guy talk, and Sheena's going to talk to Wappa for girl talk. Who's lower level? It would be Kyle. The Kaiser went crazy, just like Hax did. We're not gonna go crazy because we're on the Tyrannus, are we? That's a good question. We still don't know a lot about the Tyrannus. I had a dream where I was talking to Chick, and then I realized it wasn't Chick, but me. Right, that was in their support conversation between Chick and Hack. It was very concerning. Sounds like the kind of dream twins would have. That kind of stuff happens in dreams. Maybe you had that dream because you're a twin. Circle and triangle sound the same. I feel like it's one of those. Calling out the whole twin thing. Which one would he like more? One of them is maybe, the other one is sounds like, so maybe the difference is one is more or less committal or something. We'll go with triangle. He liked it. I don't know why, but he liked it. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I can't tell if I'm me or if I'm Chick. And Sheena with Wappa. We'll have Sheena do it. We'll also have her do the upgrades, because she seems to be falling behind. Come on, it's still not over after beating the Kaiser. Well, looks like we're doing this now. Wow, the Tyrannus sure has gotten gorgeous. We made it extra special to welcome you back, sure. Everyone else is shocked too. I wish it was more spacious instead. Definitely square. I knew it, but you know, I didn't hate it when the Tyrannus was more... What'd she say? Plain... something? Whatever. I gotta read faster if I want to catch it all. Alright, so lastly, we want to pour everything that we had as May... I guess to get Hannah's level 10, and then... whatever else we could get with... Oh no, wait, we gotta upgrade. Well, we'll do that first, just so no one dies. One more. Still not a high success. Doesn't matter. Okay. And then with 5 remaining, it's going to be a little bit uneven. Gonna have to remember to get the trio of conversations next time with someone else, but should be easy. Unless May actually disappears mid-chapter like the background image was suggesting. So... where's Hannah? Right, I think they're both at the top. We just saw that, right? We can't go to the top. So the fighting must continue. Can we really fight against beings we don't understand? Sure, why not? I feel as if I've gotten better at cooking. Really? Yeah, that's definitely it. I can make something even better. It's even more tasty than ever. I could understand an argument for a circle, under the assumption that, like, well, one way to look at it is that it's sort of like a friendly rivalry thing, that Hannah would like to see someone else cooking, have a friend that also cooks or something. But I think it's probably just square, right? Play it straight? Yeah. Do you think everyone else feels the same way? And that's it, level 10. So good, we're getting the closer on May's strange dream, number 3. Hannah, I had another weird dream. A weird dream? As long as you didn't have another nightmare. What sort of dream was it? I got really big in that dream, and then you were big, and everyone else was big. Okay, that just sounds like a normal dream, I guess. Maybe.
So?
Do you mean a dream where we all became adults? How were we? Oh, you were. Wait, what? You were what? Wait, on second thought, you don't have to tell me, May. Huh? Why not? It just felt like I shouldn't hear it. And maybe I'm looking forward to finding out myself. Just a little. Okay, it seems like Hannah actually believes that May can see the future. Or at least just feels like it might be the case. Do we get to see... I mean, we already know she can see other timelines, like how she saw the timelines where we failed or something, some even that we didn't see through normal gameplay, like with the Crimson Knights, there were those visions she had of us losing the battle and then warning us against that. But it sounds like we might also get to see some of her visions beyond that, like when they become adults, apparently. I seem to recall some sort of promotional thing like that on the social media or something. Really? Okay then, I won't tell anyone. Thank you, May. I'm sorry. It's okay. Oh, but... Congratulations. Right. You know what? Now that May's congratulating Hannah, I do think I remember something on the social media that she's congratulating her for. Yeah. Congratulations, Hannah. What? The rest is a secret. Oh, May. Now I'm all curious. Okay. That wasn't all dire. I just thought it might be, I don't know, based on the background that we got from the chapter intro, that it might be something foreboding or ominous that we're seeing in May's dream. Turns out it wasn't that bad. I was so sure it would be over after we defeated the Kaiser. The fighting should be over, but I can't seem to calm down. Alright. And with that, we're finally ready to go back to battle. Off we go. Unknown units approaching rapidly. Really loud fireworks. I'm pretty sure those are definitely getting picked up on my mic. Be careful. We don't know what kind of attacks they might do. Sounds like they're doing some kind of fireworks attack. They were clearly created with superior technology. If only I could inspect them more closely. Our attacks might not work on them, but we still gotta try. Be careful now. Those things made short work of the Imperial Army. We don't want to be next.
前方の兵器が攻撃態勢に入りました。
The enemy units in front of us have entered attack formation.
攻撃だ。
We're intercepting them. Positions! Yep, there's a new enemy faction. It's not tanks anymore, it's not a lie, or something. Shade Ammonite. It's not clear whether this is a living creature or machine. That's true, I can't tell. I guess the eye does kind of look like mechanical. It gathers reinforcements with proliferation while lowering enemy evasion. Okay, don't let it proliferate. There's some kind of icon there. What is that icon? Is that a cannon icon? Go, my flam.
外しはしない。やってやる。
Alright, and remove that last one.
遅いんだよ。
さあ、
Blast it.
攻撃開始なのです。よし。
Blast it again. Oh wait. Did the icon change? I think it did.
やってやるか。
Shall we continue the combo on one armor? It's probably fine, right? Well, hang on, before this thing moves. If we... Yeah, we'll have Kyle go last. And see where that puts us. Okay, so Malt still gets to move first. So we can take this one out. Oh wait, no. This one's moving first. Damn it. I'm doing this wrong then. Well, we can test this out. Does this remove that marker? No. Okay. So I think I know what that is now. It seems like we have to do those markers in order.
やれてたまるかよ。任せて。
攻撃開始なのです。
Magna Ball. Inflicting slow, huh? We took damage. I hate it.
よし。やってやるか。
Finish it off. I said finish it off. That's fine.
こんなもんだろう。
Megaton Crush. New skill. Strong attack on all enemies that may decrease one armor rank. Don't think that existed before. It's interesting that we're getting this on a cannon. It feels very rare, if ever at all. I'm not sure I recall any other ability. Rare that we get an ability that's not on a machine gun that reduces armor. Of course, Boron's hero mode does that, so I guess it makes sense that one of his skills does this. But was this in a previous game? I don't remember if it was.
敵を撃破しました。
Enemies have been repelled.
いいぞ。
Alright, the Tyrannus can beat those things. Let's continue providing cover until the survey team can retreat.
俺たちの敵じゃないぜ。
New thing. Shade Tridacnidae. It's not clear whether this is a living creature or a machine. It will try to reduce damage with its spread mirage. That will make its allies invulnerable for a single attack. Fine. Then I won't let you. No, that was the wrong one.
さあ、
I thought it would be targeting the top one. Damn it. Well, we can still do this, I guess. I just wasted a turn, basically. Okay, please target the correct one.
任せてほしいのです。
What do we want to use this on? Have everyone go again. Because I wasted a turn.
ガスコのために。攻撃準備よし。
That actually is not good for me. Because of this very specific order we have to do things in. Here. Ignore its armor, waste 6 SP, I guess. Why not? We're gonna drop the combo, which is fine. How much HP does this have? 467. Don't think we can kill that even with Kyle. So do a super piercing shot on that one. And take this one out. Oh wait, it's 70%. Well, that just guarantees we'll hit. I didn't know that guy was a 70% hit on the grenade launchers. I guess he's technically a small flying type. Okay, so get rid of that last one. We probably don't even have to do that though. And wrap it up. Always appreciate it, Hack. You're like our cheerleader. Oh, we're in hero mode already. We'll save that. Bring out the Fat Cat. Fat Cat's back in town, again. And I guess we'll swap to like this or something. Yeah. Okay. Shade Anomalacris. Anomalacris. It was born of technology not known to this reality. It wields powerful skills that erode and destroy all matter. That's awful. Alright, so I assume that last one requires both of those two in front to be accessible. So we can do red, blue, then red in that order, basically. Once we're actually able to switch, which we can't do right now. Still can't switch. Should we be afraid of this? Is this thing very scary? It does 1,840 damage. And has quite a lot of HP, roll a number anyway. Just because we can, maybe lower its attack. And we're still actually going to reduce its armor a little bit. In this order. Alright, that wasn't too much damage. Even without the lower damage, we probably would have been fine. Alright, Born, punch it. And then punch it again. Wish we could see how much HP it has. Bring out... You know what, we'll use one hit as malt. Why not? Oh, it's 70%. Well, alright. Alright, if this hits, it's over. Oh, I missed that. New skill. Let's see, Force Break. Attack on all enemies that may lower attack. Geez, Sheena, didn't have enough attack skills already? She already has Diffusing Pulse. This one costs around the same, but I guess it's better for lowering their attack, so probably doesn't do as much damage as this 3-hit attack. Probably, since this one has no secondary effect. What is that? Effects display? Oh, that. Let's actually scroll through these, just because I feel like I don't have them all memorized. Malt skill is this ends here. Destroy an enemy that has HP lower than 60%. I actually thought it was 50, I haven't been reading that. Hannah's is everything will be okay. Cheer up a child and relieve them of fear. I haven't actually seen that before. We haven't actually had too much fear going on, but it may come in later. And it may come in if I end up taking more damage than I intend. Of course, Kyle's is stop slacking off, we've seen that plenty. Speed up all allies' action turns. Boron's is it hurts, but I can go on. Once HP reaches 0, it can be restored a little, just one time. We've never seen that. Because, of course, we've never been that bad in terms of HP, but it's good to know that Boron just might save the day if things get really, really bad. Interesting. And of course Socks, one of the best ones. Preparations are complete. If the assist gauge is over 50%, it becomes 100, just like for free, at any point in time. Maze's I Believe in You, another good one. Take one more action after finishing an action, and also unlocks the formation thing for free. Chicks is Catch Us If You Can. Oh right, that's kind of like one of the first ones we saw and is also pretty useful. After a successful delay, obstruct the enemy's sight with darkness. And Hacks, which comes in like almost all the time. Very useful on the guys in reserve even, with their excitement. We're all heroes, encourage allies and raise everyone's excitement. And Sheena's, this one which is kind of niche, but I kind of bank on since a lot of my gameplay brings me pretty much to 0 SP a lot of the time. The way I try to run the gauntlet and do everything exhaustively. I can feel the no-no. Once SP falls below 1/4, it can be restored a little, just one time. Kind of like... oh wait, I see. So yeah, it's like the same as Boron's, but I didn't realize this only happens just one time. I guess this happens one time during battle, is what it's saying. And of course Jin's, another good one. Hey That Hurt. Counterattack an enemy. Very basic, very effective. And same thing with Wappa. Admit it, you're smitten. Or, as I like to call it, everyone loves Wappa. Charm an enemy and make them fail an attack. And then Brits. I won't overlook your weakness. After a successful delay reveals more weaknesses. Very good for building combo, and also delaying on top of getting a delay. It's interesting. And that's all of them. Yeah, there are a couple of them that we've never seen, but it's interesting. I guess mainly it was Hannah and Boron's. Alright, so we're going down the normal route. Seems like we might get more SP if the bottom route is dangerous in that later route. We gotta do it. Bring out Flam. Might as well knock out the remaining armor. Wait, we'll do that as May. It'll cost us 9 SP, but it seems like it's worth it. Then we get this out, and we'll just... Can we... We can move before one of them, so we'll keep out Boron. This order is good. Do the multi-piercing shot. Actually, maybe I should have activated the defense with Merlot. Since this is 3 rounds, whatever. It could just spend all of our SP on all of the multi-hitting attacks. But, does this matter? Immunity. For status ailments. These guys don't really cast status ailments. Oh no wait, they do lower evasion. Which we have seen enemy shots miss before, sometimes. But is this really useful for 11 SP? Probably not. We'll save it. Alright, we'll take it. Build that combo. Right, they're inflicting slow on us. Trying to, anyway. Alright, so we want yellows and reds. We can use Malt's hero mode, sure. 2 reds, 1 yellow. Seems good. We'll use Malt last. Or which one is next, actually? Gotta do this. Because we can't actually target in this view. This one is next, I see. So, do we just want to kill and... Now let's just take it off the board. We'll use Malt for that. And the rest are fine. Yep, there's Magnaball again. Boron is slowed. That's bad. Yeah, start with this. Give us the defense, I guess. Couldn't quite finish off that one on the bottom. So, Boron slow. We don't need to use Boron, I guess. Is he gonna heal after this battle? We could send in a reserve cannoneer, I guess. Maybe something like this. That's only 2. Who else does Jin have support with? Did we have this? Not really. Well, whatever, just for this battle then. And like that. No, wait. This. Take this one out, or keep the combo. It doesn't matter. Not really. Alright, so this is a problem for me. It's a problem already. And I can't swap out. We don't know if this one does any debuffs, so probably not Holy Embrace. Maybe just a Lullaby. For 8,000, 7,000 SP, or HP rather. Yeah. It might be early for a Lullaby, but because we're kind of locked in the formation, we'll do this now. Oh wait, hang on. Recover status ailments. Oh, but Boron's not in right now. How stupid of me. I removed the person from the party when I had Hannah in the party when she was able to heal, as long as he was in the party. Do supporters include... No, this terminology, attackers and supporters, refers to people in the cockpit, so... Okay. This would have been perfect to use. It's the HP that I wanted to recover, as well as the status ailments. Well, we'll keep it in mind for next time. Alright, so, bring out our gunners. Starting with... this. Looks good. Yeah. We'll focus one down, I think. You know what? I could have used Hannah's lower attack on one, and then we could focus down on the other one that didn't have lowered attack. Hindsight. Not terrible damage. We're living. Alright, critical attack on this guy. Any of these useful right now? I don't remember getting this skill. I must have missed it. Strong attack that may inflict darkness. Huh. It's called a strong attack, so it's probably stronger than even burning coal. Yeah, I guess because it costs 17 SP it must. Only on one enemy though. Interesting. That's definitely for bosses, I guess. Yeah, we'll just attack normally. No. These guys are beginning to look more and more like a problem. Alright. Last time doing this. Alright, pocket that and bring out our cannoneers. All of them. All of the ones that aren't slowed, I guess. Oh, is Boron not slow anymore? Interesting. Well, I'll go back in your slot then. And we'll keep, Jin with Hannah, I guess. Sure. Or... no, this works. Yep, just use a normal attack then. Oh, it does do status effect stuff. It's eroding us. I see, that's its version of the charging up thing. Okay, okay. Kind of low on HP right now, it seems. But the fat cat's back in town. Does this work on this as well? I hope so. Before that. Immediate actions on these? Let's do the accuracy, because these guys are like 70%. Just guarantee all our cannon shots hit. Yep, destroys all of them, including those locked ones or whatever. Alright, they're blind. Take it out. Use your double damage on this one. And there goes our hero mode and our combo. And let's actually save that. We'll try to prepare for the next round. Get Mei out, bring Hannah out. We'll use a turn for healing. Put Jin back in. And... let's see, I think... socks. No, wait. We'll do this for the next round, and I guess it would be... You know what, actually the other way. After all. We'll just bring out Boron later once we know what's actually up ahead. Looks good. Alright, heal again. No, wait, did someone have virus? Did I need to remove the status effect? I didn't even see the icon if we have a thing for virus. Is virus even a thing here? I don't think it is. Yeah, since these guys don't have the same Magitech or whatever it's called, the bio batteries or something, they have their own version of the charge up attack thing that you have to interrupt. Alright, we're getting our burst attack next battle. Let's try to trigger it with Kyle, if we can. Take this one out first, I guess. Focus on the other ones next. Do an encouraging shot. Alright, good, good. Get our combo up for this, maybe? We can change our formation. What do we want? What do we want? We get +1 for every marker destroyed, right? That's what we just got. So let's do a temporary swap to Boron, like this, with Kyle in the rear, like that. And next is going to be yellow, so put in socks here, I guess? Or like this. Yeah, like this, I guess. Temporary arrangements, but that's fine. So then, since this will destroy 2 markers, right, it'll give us +2 on the counter. Am I actually strategizing a successful burst attack? Yep, I did. Except we already destroyed all of his armor with Boron's attack, so I didn't really need to do that. Whatever. Yeah, delay this. Now swap to Boron again, I guess. And the rest is fine. Take that one out. How much? 1488, we can kill that. So I guess you can shelve someone like I did with Boron when they get a status effect and the debuff still ticks down in the background? Was that what was happening when he got it removed last time? I guess so. No, we don't want to use this. Let's save it for next time. And actually prepare our general thing for next time. With Malt and Kyle. Looks good. Alright, it took a hell of a long time, both in the amount of turns and just like in general, me deliberating which moves are best to use. But we strategized around a successful burst attack, so that's new. It wasn't really an effective use of the burst attack. We only decreased the armor on one guy who, actually we removed the rest of his armor with Boron anyway, but still. I kind of know how the counter works, sort of. I guess it should be obvious, but whatever. Alright. That's the end of the episode. I went on long because of that one battle that was me just deliberating back and forth, but we're just going to hang out here. Now would be a good time to take a break.